Support for Music Money University and the following message are brought to you by TuneCore. Do you want to take your career to the next level and start making money from your music? The good news is all you need is a digital distributor. TuneCore is dedicated to helping independent artists get their music in over 150 digital stores and streaming services in over 100 countries worldwide. And the best part is, they never take a cut of the money they collect for you. No label, no catch, no barriers to selling your music worldwide. Take control of your career and get 20% off your first upload on TuneCore by clicking the link in our show notes. Welcome to Music Money University, where you learn in-depth strategies on how real artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs earn a full-time income in the music business. I am your host, Omari. So what is the number one problem you're trying to solve today for your music business?
I've just released a single. I'm trying to promote that with Instagram sponsored ads, but I'm not too happy with the results. I spent about £200 to trying to build a buzz before release and during release, and I released it yesterday, and total I spent £200, and I'm just not happy with the results, and I don't know how. I want to reach a targeted audience. I'm thinking maybe YouTube might be the best place to actually try and find people in the first place. But I need a lot of advice because I've just got the material really. But how much is branding and all that? I need pretty much need help around there. I can get a lot of good material, but the way to put it in front of the audience or promote that is probably the difficult part for me.
Okay. What genre is the music?
Afrobeat.
So when releasing music on Instagram, the best route that we've seen and studied and researched is either a live performance or just like a candid performance. So if you have a music video, that is typically going to work worse than if you had you singing or performing in your living room or on your street or wherever. Live performances work a lot better on Instagram than polished material. As far as like which route I'd personally go, it would depend on your goals. Like how are you planning on monetizing your music? Is it just through streaming, or do you like to perform and do shows? Do you like to do merchandise? How are you planning on monetizing?
Doing shows is to be able to do the most amount of shows as possible is the biggest dream for me, really. So I'm open to that 110%.
Shows are typically going to be the most lucrative, or liquid and lucrative. So where are you located?
In the UK.
Okay. So what you could do, instead of doing the Instagram route, if you don't have any Instagram friendly material, YouTube would be the best second option because you can just target the UK when doing your promotions. That way, you'll be able to do more shows in the areas because you're building a buzz locally. And then the people you've already been promoting to are in the areas where they can get to the show. So you're not a major touring artist yet where you can just push worldwide and then just plan your tour by seeing the regions that are playing it the most. Instead, you're local. So your region is going to be shrunk down to the UK, and maybe you do a little bit of promotion in, I don't know, the US or other, just a couple other areas that you notice Afrobeat music is popular in. But primarily I'd be targeting the UK. So that's the route I'd take. I say that because Spotify playlisting, like you could throw a little bit of money at that, maybe 20% of your budget at most. But that's not targeted plays. That's getting to people who do like Afrobeat music, but they're not going to be the people that most likely it's not as effective in reaching targeted areas as a YouTube promotion would be.
It's a lot more. The genre is based in Nigeria. That's the
Okay.
thing. If I'm going to actually be a successful Afrobeat artist, I would have to reach a Nigerian audience before even the UK will accept it properly, and as the genre of like the type of music I make. So it's a little bit tricky in that sense to just target where I'm from. But even though there are a lot of people around my area that do like the genre as well. So this is actually a good question to ask you. Would it be wise then to just still go for the people in my area first before going for where the actual industry is?
I I would say don't count your area out. Afrobeat's not like a hidden genre. Yes, it's probably very popular in Nigeria or other parts of Africa, but there's still enough people in the US or the UK that do like Afrobeat music that you can reach. And if you are planning on eventually going towards Nigeria and touring some there, then yeah, you could promote there. But I would say at least run one small campaign first towards the area of the UK just to see what the reaction is like.
That
Yeah.
sounds that sounds great. Sounds great. Because I always thought, but I'm just never 100% sure with like the first place to target. But speaking about Instagram though, I do have a lot of freestyle material that I'm doing and plan on doing like literally this week. So I don't know if it would still be good to have that. I think Instagram promotion will be best for that because it's literally just me performing a song to the mic. But it's not live, it's me. I would like to direct people to the song for the actual song that I'm performing to the mic to get promotion as well. So I'm singing over the song, like the actual song is playing, and then I'm singing like edited really nice.
Yeah. So what you could do, at least with us, our lowest YouTube promotion package is $77. So what you could do is do our lowest YouTube package and then do your own ad spend of $77 on Instagram and just gauge the results of both of them. Instagram plays are typically inflated some because they count plays whether it's 3 seconds or more, whereas on YouTube, it's got to be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when comparing the results. And people just like to hit the like button a lot on Instagram. So there's good, definitely, obviously people are on Instagram. Sometimes they're just hitting this like button and they're not as engaged as they would be
That's so
on YouTube because they're getting more of the content on YouTube. I'll say it depends on the video. If the video is a very good, 30-second clip and it's really impressive, then you can hook enough people on Instagram.
For music video wise, do you I was thinking because there's a really known like social media thing on YouTube that a lot of artists, big artists and underground artists can get their music on, and it would gather you at least about 10,000 views. And if the material is really, really good, it can potentially take you to 100K or even more. Anything can happen, really. But it's like in America, I would say it's like Worldstar Hip Hop version. So putting it on something like GRM Daily, the thing like in the UK, and also doing maybe one of your YouTube promotions for targeted audience on that same video on that channel for promotion. Do you think it can work both ways?
Yeah, if they accept it, you can do that. Some people have done that where they got featured on a bigger channel and then they just gave some extra promo to it on the bigger channel. One way you can kind of influence people's opinion on that is by getting the promotion on your own channel first, and then submitting it to some people. If they don't require that it's a premiere on their channel, then if they go to your video and they see that it's getting some buzz, then naturally it just influences their opinion of how good the song is.
So there be any you got any advice for me as an artist then?
Yeah, I think that route's fine. I'd go the YouTube route with the Afrobeat, especially because it's a lot easier to reach your locations. On Spotify, it's not bad. There are some Afrobeat playlists, but they're just going to be all over the place, the listeners. And it's cool, to get listeners all over the place. But if you don't have a solid amount of cash behind it, then you're kind of banking on the streaming revenue or people buying things online. And that's a little bit of a tougher route than getting the liquid cash of playing shows. And if you can build up your audience to where you can be the one to drive some traffic towards the shows, then, you have more leverage and you book more shows. So I just make sure your YouTube videos look good. And there's an article and a video actually on our YouTube channel about how to structure your YouTube videos to get the most engagement out of them. So I'd take a look at those whenever you upload the video on YouTube. But other than that, those would be our suggestions.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot.
So yeah, if you have any more questions, just drop us an email. You can hit the contact form, and we will be talking to you soon.
All right then.
So what is the number one problem that you're trying to solve today for your music business?
Mainly the multimedia, have more fans, be able to, if I play somewhere, to have a crowd following me.
Okay. So you're kind of starting from the ground up here?
But I have a bit of a connection, but it's very small. I mean, I don't know, because I don't think you have my website or my Facebook page or...
No, we do not. We're pretty much advising on what we would personally do if we were in your shoes, given our experience. So that's the angle we come at things from.
So basically, I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of stuff that I do very well. But the thing is, because I've spent my time to practice, I don't really do... all the network, maybe I should, going out or, jams and stuff like this.
Okay. So how much music do you have released online, like YouTube, Spotify?
I have one CD.
You have one CD?
Solo album, yeah, on Spotify.
Okay. And have you released that on YouTube as well?
It's not on YouTube. I think it's my label who's dealing with this. I don't think it's on YouTube.
Okay. So you said you have a label?
Yes.
What is their primary function? Like, what are they exactly doing for you?
Publishing the music. I mean, make it on Spotify and stuff like this. For now, that's all they do at the moment.
So they're just getting it onto Spotify?
Yeah, on Spotify and other platforms as well. And that's it. They do a press release and stuff like this, but they don't really do anything else.
Okay. So you can pretty much get the music on, but not pretty much. You can get the music on Spotify and Apple Music and everything by yourself, by just using a service like TuneCore.
Yeah, I was thinking about this, but the thing is easier is dealing with the protection of the songs as well, the copyrights. It's easier for me, it saved me a lot of time.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So a record label, primarily, they should be helping you market the music, and that would be their area of expertise, is in marketing the music, or either having the budget to market you. So if they are not doing either of those things for you effectively, that would be something to look at.
Okay.
So, all right. So you have this album out. What genre of music is it?
It's Americana music, roots, very roots, this one.
Okay.
Americana jazz,